afternoon, DC. I'm Gracie.
And I'm Zaylin. And today is Wednesday, October 30th, and here is the news.
Good luck to the Panthers soccer team as they travel to Lexington to take on East Carter in the Final Four. Game is 5 p.m. Central Time. Be careful to all the students that will be traveling.
Attention students, the deadline to register for the trip to the Galapagos Islands is this Thursday. See Mr. Thompson for details. Attention juniors, the 2020 Governor's Scholars application is now available at gcp.ky.gov. GCP is a free 5-week summer program where students join others across the state on one of the 3 college campuses, Central College, Morehead State, and Bellarmine. The program is highly competitive, and students are selected by a committee. To move on to the state level, after completion of the program, there is the potential for a scholarship. Opportunities available to students. Applications are due to Mrs. Leisner in the guidance by the end of the day on December 2nd. Please stop by guidance for more information.
Attention students, the Governor's School for the Arts is a free 3-week summer program for students interested in an artistic discipline. Architecture, design, creative writing, dance, drama, instrumental music, musical theater, new media, visual art, vocal music, and during the program, students will grow in their artistic talent while also experiencing hands-on workshops, lectures, and field trips. There is the potential for scholarship opportunities available upon completion of the program. Applications are available online and are due January 10th. Feel free to stop into guidance for assistance.
Attention students, auditions for the DCHS Spring Musical Footloose will be held on Tuesday, November 19th from 4 to 7 in the choir room. See Miss Miller in room 109 for more information and audition materials.
Attention students, the DCHS boys basketball team will host its annual toy drive on November 9th at the Red and White game. People may donate toys by dropping them off to Coach Hayden in the guidance office. Now watch this video for more information on this toy drive.
Hi, I'm Neil Hayden, boys basketball coach at Davis County High School. As part of our purpose-driven mantra, we want to display servant leadership. One way that we want to display servant leadership is through our annual toy drive. We donate those toys to kids in need during the Christmas season. We hope you'll participate in our toy drive.
And every year we take these toys to the hospital for these kids. It brings them a lot of joy around this Christmas season as they're going through these tough times. And every year we do this, and we can tell that it helps out with the kids, and the hospital appreciates a lot. And also means a lot to all of us. And I hope you all bring a lot of toys.
Hi, my name's Will Barron, member of the Davis County basketball team, and I'd like to ask you to come support us and help us out. Go Panthers.
Now stay tuned for this week's edition of With It Wednesday.
Welcome to another edition of With It Wednesday. I'm Preston Smith, and I'm joined by
Carrie Wilkerson, media specialist.
And she's dressed up in Nerd Day attire for our crosstown rivals. So what are your hobbies?
Well, I enjoy a variety of sports. I like football, basketball, soccer, all of that stuff. So I like to go to games, whether it be at the high school or professional level. I enjoy shopping, reading, just typical stuff, hanging with my family.
So if you weren't in this position, what would you be doing?
I would be an English teacher, probably middle school, because that's what I was doing prior to becoming a media specialist. And I love those little 7th graders. They're just hysterical to be around.
Like me.
Yes, you are kind of like a 7th grader.
So, what's your background? What's your hometown? Where'd you graduate from?
I graduated from Madisonville North Hopkins, and I attended college at Eastern Kentucky University. My mom moved to Owensboro during that time, and so after I graduated, I moved here to Owensboro, and shortly thereafter started teaching at our crosstown rival, and eventually made my way to D.C.
So, what got you into English?
Well, I started off as a biology chemistry major in college, and I hated being in labs all the time. I couldn't have any type of social life, and so I started. I was initially enrolled in a 6-hour English class, and I just started taking more and more English classes because I just enjoyed them, and finally figured out, you know what? Instead of going into this field, maybe I needed to pursue something in the field of English. And then took some teaching classes, and they just kind of clicked, and that's what I ended up doing.
It's amazing that you found your passion.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal, I love dogs. I love all kinds of animals. But if I have to choose a breed, I've always had pugs. Just right now, I have 2 kids, and they are a handful that I don't need to add a dog to the mix.
So, what's something not many students know about you?
I'm adopted, and I have recently started doing Ancestry DNA, and I actually did my DNA on there, and to search for biological relatives, not necessarily my parents or anything, but I have traced myself to being almost 50% Native American, and have met one of my second cousins. We've actually been exchanging pictures and whatnot, and planning to possibly meet sometime next year so that I can get to know some of my biological family.
That is amazing. I bet that's life-changing.
It has been. It's been really cool to kind of see people that you when you look at them, you're like, oh, well, I see where I come from. Mm-hmm. It's been really neat.
Wow. So, is there anything else you want students to know?
No, just come to the library. We are so much more than books. We have our computer lab. We have our breakout boxes. We have a green screen in here that students can use to make their own movies. We have the outdoor reading patio, which is closed right now because it's not the best of weather, but it's great in the springtime. We have a maker space. We just have tons of activities, so look for emails from Carrie Wilkerson, because that's how you sign up for everything.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Attention JCL members. JCL dues are due at the end of the month. See Mrs. Shafisi in room 201 for details.
Attention AP students. AP exam registration for Davis County High School students ends November 1st. Students will register via the course website with the DTS teacher. Please contact Coach Hayden in the guidance office if you have any questions.
Here's what's happening today at DC. The Panthers soccer team is taking on East Carter in Lexington starting at 5 o'clock Central Time. Stay classy, DC.